The fashion industry is undergoing a major transformation concerning both environmental and social sustainability issues. This transformation is being shaped by consumer demands, global regulations, and innovative steps taken within the industry. However, to fully understand the effects of these changes, it is necessary to take a closer look at what's happening. Can sustainable fashion really be achieved? A quick reminder before we start: if you find my videos valuable, do not forget to like, follow my channel, and please share. Here are the latest developments in the fashion industry's sustainability journey. If you're ready, let's get started. The European Union's new textile strategy focuses on three main areas that are expected to bring about radical changes in the sector: the circular economy, sustainable production, and transparency. The EU's strategy, which aims to promote the circular economy, calls on textile manufacturers to use recyclable materials and extend product lifetime. We delve into the details of our news regarding increasing product usage times shortly. Secondly, the strategy includes targets such as making sustainable production processes mandatory and optimizing energy efficiency and water use. Thirdly, traceability and transparency in the supply chain are also focal points of the strategy. The EU is also increasing its demand for transparency to ensure that consumers have more information about the origin and the production processes of products. This represents an opportunity for the brands to strengthen consumer trust and gain a competitive advantage in the market. Compliance with the EU Textile Strategy is critically important for textile and fashion brands operating in the European market to maintain their presence. As mentioned, we will revisit circular economy. In this area, the European Union has taken a significant step to promote sustainable consumption by introducing new rules that make it easier to repair products after their legal warranty periods have expired. This regulation aims to reduce the amount of waste and save resources by extending the life of products. With these rules, the European Union aims to reduce waste by 30% and enable consumers to cause less harm to the environment by reusing their products through repair. It is interesting the impact of these regulations on both sides. How will these new rules shape consumers' sustainable consumption habits? And how will the fashion industry be affected by these regulations? And how will it adapt in the long term? Now, let's take a look at what brands are doing in this process. Primark states that it has taken important steps both in the supply chain and in customer education by adopting a multi-phased approach to achieve its sustainability goals. The company has committed to sourcing 100% of the cotton used in its product from sustainable sources by 2027. Let's see if they can make this happen. Currently, 60% of the cotton used in Primark's products is reported to come from sustainable sources. Primark has also launched various training programs to raise awareness among its customers about sustainability. By 2023, approximately 10 million customers were trained on sustainable fashion. The company aims to enable customers to shop more consciously and in an environmentally friendly manner. By establishing recycling stations in its stores, it allows customers to recycle their old clothes, thus contributing to waste reduction. Primark's sustainability strategy not only improves its use of materials, but also aims to reduce carbon emissions by 30% by 2030. The company reported that it has now reached 20% of its target. In addition, Primark is striving to minimize its environmental impact by reducing the use of plastic packaging by 25%. It aims to further reduce plastic use by offering bags made from recycled materials in the stores. These initiatives show that the company is taking important steps towards fulfilling its environmental responsibilities and creating a more sustainable fashion industry in the future. Primark's strategy is certainly a good example for other retail giants. I wonder how other big brands will be influenced and inspired by this. Hopefully, all these actions will reduce the environmental impact in the fashion retailing. Let's move on to another big brand, Inditex. Inditex has signed an important collaboration with Ambercycle in line with its sustainable fashion and circular economy goals. The company invested tens of millions of euros to source polyester derived from textile waste from Ambercycle. The strategic move can be considered a significant step towards making circular polyester more common in the fashion industry. Ambercycle is one of the companies offering innovative solutions in circular polyester production. In particular, the polymerization process developed by the company, called CIRC, enables the separation of polyester from cotton cellulose fibers, allowing textile waste to be converted into reusable materials. Such circular production technologies not only increase environmental sustainability, but also offer cost-effective solutions in the fashion industry. Inditex investment in these areas could increase sustainability pressure on fashion retailers and encourage other companies in the sector to take similar steps. Recycling textile waste in this way will significantly reduce the environmental footprint of the sector. Will the recycling of waste materials contribute as much as expected to the sector in reaching its sustainability goals? We'll see together. When we think of sustainable products, cotton often comes to mind. So let's take a look at the ongoing battle between cotton and synthetic materials. The cotton industry is facing serious challenges with increasing market uncertainties and the rise of synthetic fibers. Cotton, which accounts for 24% of the world's textile fiber consumption, is increasingly struggling against synthetic fibers, which hold 62% market share. Although synthetic fibers are low cost and durable, they carry a negative image due to their oil-based production and the environmental effects they cause, such as microfiber pollution. While cotton stands out as a stronger option for sustainability, price fluctuations and market uncertainties make the job of cotton producers difficult. The volatile market in recent years leaves producers uncertain. Experts suggest that slow fashion and sustainability-oriented trends could offer solutions to the current problems faced by cotton industry. Accelerating sustainability trends could increase the popularity of cotton, thereby strengthening its competitive edge against synthetics. For the ready-made clothing, textile, and retail sector, this represents an important opportunity for the brands that develop sustainability-oriented strategies. Cotton may be at the center of these strategies, and as consumers' environmental awareness increases, so too might the demand for cotton products. However, the cost advantage of synthetics and their prevalence in the market indicate that this competition will continue in the coming period. How will sustainability-focused strategies impact the future market share of this industry? We'll see together. Let's take a look at ultra-fast fashion. Recent research has revealed that some products such as hats and shoes purchased from the ultra-fast online retailers Shein, Temu, and AliExpress contain toxic substances like phthalates and formaldehyde, which are harmful to human health. These chemicals pose serious health risk, especially with long-term exposure. Giant e-commerce platforms are pushing the limits of sustainability activities in the rapidly growing fast fashion trend. While these platforms try to meet consumer demands with low cost and high volume production, they often become the target of criticism regarding environmental sustainability. Shein's aggressive strategies in fast fashion have been linked to increase environmental impacts in the fashion industry. Research raises concerns that the products sold on these platforms do not sufficiently comply with health and safety standards. These findings once again highlight need for tighter inspection of supply chains in textile and ready-made clothing industry. Online retailers must take more responsibility for ensuring product safety and increase sustainability efforts to maintain consumer trust and avoid potential legal issues. Creating a sustainable fashion industry involves not only environmental but also social responsibilities. So let's focus on developments on the employee side. Fair wages and living wages are among the fashion industry's key social sustainability goals. In this context, the Fair Label Association and Global Fashion Agenda have collaborated to promote fair wage practices in supply chains. The fact that 70% of low-wage workers are women highlights that this initiative is an important step towards gender equality. Will this collaboration have an impact on social justice in the fashion industry, and how will it affect the industry as a whole? Can fair wage practices create a lasting change in global supply chain? We'll see. As you all know, the wage riots in Bangladesh, the world's ready-made clothing production center, are a clear indicator of the ongoing challenges. Let's move on to the second-hand product market, a crucial component of the circular economy. The rapid growth of second-hand fashion is increasing consumers' interest in sustainable fashion. This trend has great potential for reducing textile waste and promoting the circular economy. James Reinhardt, CEO of ThredUp, announced in the company's 3-year impact report that the company has extended the life of 200 million garments since its founding. This achievement marks a major step towards promoting sustainability and the circular economy within the fashion industry. Reinhardt stated that ThredUp's mission is to reduce waste and minimize environmental impact by reusing second-hand clothing. The circular economy concept is becoming increasingly important in the fashion industry. In fact, major brands setting up second-hand product collection stations in their stores. Sustainable fashion and the growth of the second-hand clothing market are among the critical factors that will shape the future of the sector. This development once again highlights how crucial the strategies adopted by fashion brands to reduce the environmental impacts are. ThredUp contributes significantly to spread of the sustainability and the environmentally friendly practices in the fashion industry. Now, let's shift our focuses to the materials. At the Texworld LA event held in Los Angeles, the focus on new generation biomaterials that will shape the future of the fashion and textile industry attracted great attention. Biomaterials, which stand out for their sustainability and environmentally friendly production approach, are rapidly becoming widespread as an alternative to traditional materials. Attitude, one of the brands that garnered attention at the event, states that it has taken a leading role in the sustainability with its bamboo-based materials. Bamboo is an increasingly preferred material in the fashion industry due to its biodegradable structure and low environmental impact. As the new generation of environmentally conscious consumers prefers such sustainable solutions, brands aim to increase customer loyalty through biomaterials. The increase in the use of environmental friendly and innovative materials also signals how the fashion industry can reduce its environmental footprint and transition to the sustainable production. Bluesign stands out as a crucial certification system for sustainable textile production. This system aims to reduce chemical use, conserve water and energy, and increase employee safety. Bluesign has become a standard accepted and implemented by thousands of textile manufacturers around the world. This certification plays an important role, particularly for major fashion brands adopting sustainable production practices. In its 2023 report, Bluesign announced that it has reduced carbon emissions by more than 3 billion kilograms over the last 4 years. According to the carbon footprint calculation platform OpenCO2, this reduction is equivalent to the carbon footprint of producing approximately 1.5 trillion hamburgers. This achievement serves as a powerful example how brands aiming to meet sustainability goals in the textile and ready-made clothing industry. Efforts to reduce carbon footprints and minimize environmental impacts not only provide a competitive advantage for brands, but also increase confidence in sustainable fashion. German chemical and agricultural solution developer BASF has announced that it will transition its entire ethyl acrylate portfolio to bio-based production starting from the fourth quarter of 2024 this year. This shift by BASF will enable the annual production of approximately 400,000 tons of ethyl acrylate in ways that are less harmful to the environment. The company aims to reduce its carbon footprint by 25% with this transition to bio-based production. In terms of the ready-made clothing, textile and retail markets, the transition to bio-based ethyl acrylate production is a significant development, since ethyl acrylate is an important ingredient used in textile products. This transition is expected to contribute positively to sustainable textile production. This move will support the trend among the fashion and textile brands to use sustainable materials, making it easier to offer environmentally friendly options to the customer. All the developments we have discussed in this video indicate that the fashion industry is undergoing a significant transformation towards sustainability. Main initiatives from the European Union's new regulations to Primark supply chain strategies, and from Inditex circular economy investments to BASF's bio-based production decision reinforms the belief that the fashion industry is moving towards a sustainable future. But is this journey complete, or is it progressing fast enough? We'll see. What kind of innovative strategies will the fashion industry develop to achieve its environmental and social sustainability goals? In the future, will fashion truly become a sustainable industry? Finding answers to these questions is crucial for both industry professionals and consumers. But one thing is certain: sustainability is no longer just a trend, and everyone has responsibilities in this process. In this week's video, we asked, is sustainable fashion achievable? In the coming videos, I will continue to share developments in this field with you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay informed about my new content, turn on notifications, and share my videos to show your support. Feel free to share your comments and questions below, and you can always reach me through my social media accounts. There are two things in life that increase when shared: love and knowledge. See you in the next video. Stay with love and knowledge.